Hey everyone, it's Sherry here from Inspired by Fitness, and today is day number 4 of Perfect Your Form Challenge. So today we are going to talk about the curtsy lunges, and we're going to talk about bent over row. So some of the exercises that you guys had questions about, we wanted to incorporate in this challenge, and one of them was the curtsy lunge. So some people love doing the curtsy lunges, some people hate the curtsy lunges. So we're just going to go over proper technique and go from there, okay? So what we're going to do with the curtsy lunge, all right? So if you don't know what the curtsy lunge is, it's just like the reverse lunge, except that foot comes towards the side. And we're going to try to put a little bit more emphasis into the outer hip and glute. All right, so first thing first is we're going to plant our foot. All right, keep it nice and straight. And then we're going to take a big step backwards into the reverse lunge to start, okay? As you notice, my knee is straight over the ankle. Really key in this one, okay? And then what we're going to do is you can take this leg and bring it to the side. When people do curtsy lunges, they tend to sometimes bring their foot so far to the side that it contorts a lot on the knee, on the hips, okay? They turn their torsos, whatever it might be, and it's really, really, really hard on the knee joint, okay? So if you have knee injuries or a lot of knee soreness already, highly recommend start with like the stationary reverse lunge and build strength up around the knee, okay? As your knee gets stronger and your mobility and stability gets better, then we can move into different variations of the lunges, like a curtsy lunge, okay? So getting back to it, our foot is straight back. I'm gonna bring it to the side, all right? And then what I'm gonna do is, I really wanna focus on my knee, all right? So we don't want the knee to fall to the side this way. We don't want it to fall inward, okay? We really wanna keep the knee right over the ankle. Even if I just shift my toe ever so slightly, just a little bit, woo, inward, okay? Again, really focused with the knee over the ankle. Then I'm gonna keep my torso forward. I don't wanna turn this way. All right, I want to keep everything facing forward. I also want to make sure that my back leg is not too far to the side. Again, that's a lot of torque on the knee. All right, so think of it more of a reverse lunge, and then that foot slightly to the side. Shoulders back, tummy's in. And what we're going to do is we're just start with a stationary curtsy lunge first. I'm going to bend my back knee. I really want to focus on feeling it in the outer hip and glute, and then I'm going to come up. And then I'm going to come down, focused on that knee over the ankle, and up and down. You don't have to go so low that it's putting a lot of pressure into this knee here, all right? So just go down, watch the knee, feel it in the outer hip and glute, and then come up. All right, so I would start here first, and then from there, you can take it to moving curtsy lunges, and then even jumping from side to side, okay? All right, next, the bent over row. So the bent over row, a lot of times when people do the bent over row, what you'll see in the spine is they're very rounded and they're lifting this way, all right? And that's really hard on the neck, it's really hard on the lower back. So we just want to perfect that form, so we're being safe, right? So with the bent over row, feet, we're gonna start from the bottom up. Feet, shoulder width apart. We're gonna bend our knees. We're gonna hinge at the hips, okay? So bend your knees, sink your butt back, weight is pushing back, and then I can hinge forward at the hips, all right? Now let's talk about your spine. How's the alignment in the spine? All right, so what we wanna do is we wanna have a nice neutral spine. I'm gonna retract my shoulders back. My head is at neutral. Maybe my chin is just slightly tilted in, but it's definitely not lifted up or pulled in towards the chest, okay? It's at neutral, maybe a little down, all right? So here we are, position, all right? My shoulders are back, and now when I'm ready, I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, and I'm gonna row straight up and down, and straight up and down, all right? When you do the bent over row, we really wanna focus on making good mind-muscle connection. We talked about it a couple times this week. Again, really focused on the mind-muscle connection. And you want to feel it in the shoulder blades. All right, so that's where I want to try to feel the flexion. A lot of times when we row, right, people try to focus on lifting the weights higher. So they get either some swing in there, or they lift high and and then they start rounding their back because they're trying to get the weights higher. I rather focus on getting a good squeeze, a good flexion through the shoulder blades. All right, so what we're gonna do is as we lift the weights, think about taking the elbows and pulling the elbows together behind your back, just like that, okay? So when you do that, you'll feel more of the flexion, okay? More of the squeeze between the shoulder blades versus just lifting a heavy weight up. All right, so let's grab the dumbbells. Here we go. Our knees are slightly back, we're sitting back, our shoulders are retracted, okay? Our spine is at neutral, and we're gonna lift, we're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades, and down. And then up, exhale, and down. And again, up, squeeze, think about pulling the elbows together, and down. One more time. And down. Good. So there's a lot of different variations to the bent over row, different hand positions, like inward, further out, reverse grip, a lot of different variations. But key thing is, start with the basics, master that position first, and then from there you can move to different movements and exercises and variations. Okay? Hi guys! All right, so take care. That's it for today. And tomorrow we'll talk about a couple other different exercises and movements. Okay? All right, have a great day. Bye guys.